it's fun to refute because there's just such bad arguments. Like, I don't even know where to begin, but I mean, let's talk about the Song of Solomon. I mean, if you get this, it's the Dead Sea Scrolls Bible. Those are the earliest copies we have of the Song of Solomon. Now, remember, they say Song of Solomon is mentioned in chapter 5, verse 16. Interestingly enough, in some of the earliest manuscripts, that section is missing from the Dead Sea Scrolls. It's not even like it's been like fragmented or something. They just stopped at about verse 4:6 and it's picked up at 6:11. They just cut out that whole section in the Dead Sea Scrolls. And scholars say one explanation is the sensual language and erotic imagery that is found in much of the missing portion. The Song of Songs was evidently a controversial book before the time of Jesus. So they're saying that maybe the scenes were so embarrassed and just, prudish about this section they claim Muhammad's in because of its utter sexually explicit nature. They just cut it out entirely.
We continue again with our friend who called himself Inspiring Philosophy. In his attempt to refute and debunk the mention of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in the Song of Solomon 5:16, he did something very, very interesting. He gave us an example of the corruption of his scripture. He's saying here that certain verses from the Song of Solomon were removed from the Dead Sea Scroll. And the explanation of some scholars why they were removed is that they were controversial. They were embarrassed by them. This is a deliberate removal of certain verses from the Book of God. And you're laughing while saying this? Really? That's funny? Let me ask you a question, Mr. Inspiring Philosophy. If you admit that these verses were deliberately removed from the Bible, how do you know what else was removed? Thank you so much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.